Hi, Jessica. How you doing? All right. Thank you so much for including your sketches. By the way, did you know that you can include these all in one multi-page PDF? And that's my recommendation. I think it's very important for students and any young designers to understand that the presentation process should be as easy as possible for the person who's looking at the work, whether that be, in this case, an instructor or, down the line with collaborating designers or art directors, creative directors. You want to make presentation process as easy as possible for that person to view the work. So my recommendation here would be include all your sketches in one multi-page PDF so the viewer doesn't have to open multiple files. Let's go ahead and take a look, Jessica. I've got your sketches up. Now, I want to take this opportunity, not so much to comment on the sketches, but kind of just comment on the process itself and how I'd like you to approach this work. Now, so you've got some great sketches here. You've got some great ideas. We've got the kiosk and we've got the individual pad that you're talking about, iPad or the tablet that you're talking about, the screen interface. So these are all great ideas. What I want you to do is I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the human-centered design process and take a look at this book right here. This is the it's available through the class, but this is the HCD Human-Centered Design Field Guide, and this is a great read. It's long, but it's quick read. It's really, really super easy to read and understand, and it's fantastic. It'll change the way you think about design. At any rate, when you come in through here, you're going to see some things that we really want to push in this deep dive immersion and this human-centered design approach. Is that we want to change the way folks approach buying cars. We don't just want to design a configurator. We really want to take this to the logical conclusion of it's solving a human problem. Human problem here is the inconsistencies and the process of buying a new car, which doesn't have typically the consumer's best interest in mind. I mean, typically you go into a dealership and they just want to sell you the most expensive car they can. As quickly as can so they can get on to the next customer, right? So we've all been in that situation, or those of us who have understand that it's not a very pleasant situation. So we want to change this. So what we're going to do is we're going to not only design a vehicle configurator, we're also going to try to add as many features as possible. So I see in yours, this almost looks like a driving simulator, but you hadn't mentioned a driving simulator. Let me give you a great example. Okay, so in your configurator, a lot of success has been found by creating a driving simulator, and that's great. So in essence, we look at it and we say, okay, so this assignment we are going to create a vehicle configurator, and then we're also going to maybe incorporate a driving simulator so that the viewer can configure the way they want. And this is all without a salesperson, so you can configure the way you want the car to look. Then you can set that up and then send that information to a simulator where you climb in and everything you see in the simulator has all the details you required in the or you specified in the configurator, with the tires you chose, the transmission you've chosen, the engine you've chosen, etc., etc., etc. Then you can do a test drive. Then at that point, let's take it even further, push our creativity. Let's take that test drive and add a feature of maybe what would it be like driving this car on tires that have 80,000 miles on them. Okay, how would it drive with brand new tires? How does it drive in the snow? How does it drive in the rain? Changing weather conditions in the simulator. Also adding features to your interface like a financial calculator so you can determine what percentage of your total income would be consumed by your payments. You could do different payment configurations based on your down payment. You could calculate resale value depending on the mileage and how long you keep the car. You could even include something like a baseline questionnaire so you make sure that the model is the individual is physically able to interact with the model. So in other words, somebody who is 6'4" and 260 pounds has much different expectations than somebody who is 5'4" and 120 pounds, right? So we want to just maybe even add a questionnaire. The point is get as creative as you can here. Really ask questions. Run this by as many people as you can. Get suggestions, and that's what deep dive is. That's what human-centered design is. It's not just working as a designer, it's bringing in as many people as you can. So I encourage you to ask as many questions and run this by as many people as you can. Try to get as many features as you can associated with the configurator. And again, we're not just designing a configurator, we are designing a better way to shop for cars. And that's what human-centered design is all about. Okay, fantastic. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Great start. Thank you very much.